Good morning, friends. Myself, Priti Tagde, President, Brazil Foundation, India. As you know that we are facing a global pandemic crisis, and people across the world is facing so much depression, loneliness during this lockdown period. And today I'm just want to share my views on mindset during the COVID-19 pandemic, so that you can become up with your happiness around and surrounded by you. So as you know that this is a difficult time for all of us. We have to face this pandemic. We hear about the spread of COVID-19 from all over the world, thought through television, social media, newspaper, family, friends, WhatsApp. So all around we are just getting the information that is relevant to the COVID-19. So there will be so many dilemmas which is heavier in your mind. So better you can just stay off this things, and you need to know how you need to handle this social distancing and the isolation. So for that, staying at home can be quite nice for sometimes, which is required, but can also boring. You have some restrictions. Here are some, I'm just telling you the activities which make you happy and cheerful. So be busy yourself with your regular schedule. In fact, you can work on your hobbies as well. Distract yourself from negative thoughts, the negative emotions, by listening the musics, watching and entertaining programs, which I prefer. And you need to eat well, drink plenty of waters and the citrus fruit, which is required to boost up your immunity. Apart from that, be physically active, because during this period you all are at home and you are very prone to use with so much foods at home. So for that you need to be fit physically. So start doing some yoga, some walk. That is what very much required. So it's good you can adopt some indoor exercises. And for the elderly people may feel confused, lost, need help, offer them help by getting them what they need, because this is the tough time, as everyone is like a survivor here. So help them who is in need. This is the main which is required. You need to show the humanity in this toughest time. Okay, all right. So you need to focus on the facts and reject the rumors and the negative vibes around yourself. So I just wanted to add here one thing, that knowledge isn't power. The more you learn, the more you gain about any of the issues, the less fearful you may be feeling. So make sure that to assess and believe only the most reliable facts and sources of information for self-protection. Means you need to properly follow the WHO guideline. Apart from that, I just wanted to share that do not follow sensational news, social media posts, which may impact on your mental state. So many are when we are open up our WhatsApp, Facebook, and around any of the social platform, we saw most of the negative posts by the peoples. So you need to avoid that post. Okay. Apart from that, if a common cold, one thing I wanted to add here, that in this toughest pandemic time, the only thing is required is peace, which cannot be, inner peace, which cannot be achieved by some force and external pressure. It can be achieved only through the understanding, because this is the need of time. You need to understand, you need to help the pupils, then only you will get the inner peace, which is very much required. Like the wonderful quote has been mentioned by Martin Luther King, that the darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. So we conclude this thing like hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. So from this point you need to add this in your real life, for your actions, then only you will feel the inner peace which is required. Like most of the people has lost the humanity nature, but it's required to inner peace and the calmness and for longevity. Since we know that it is from numberless diverse act of the courage and belief that human history is shaped up. Each time a man stands up for an ideal or act to improve the lot of others and strives out against injustice, he or she sent forth a tiny ripple of hope and crossing each other from a million of different centers of energy and daring. As I already discussed in my lecture of Ray of Hope, that each and everywhere a people is working, each and every people in this toughest pandemic time is act as a corona warrior who is work for the humanity. Doctors is working for saving our life. The social welfare organization is working commendable work for poor people, for helping them, for providing food and shelter which is required. So only with this words like a peace that comes from being able to contribute the best that we have and all that we are towards creating world that supports to help each and everyone across our surrounding, but it is also securing the space for others to contribute the best that they have, all they are to do. If you want to make peace in yourself with your enemy as well, you have to work with your enemy, then he becomes your partner. So like the world is very small, it's not so huge. You need to improve, you need to work on that paradigm also. Now the paradigm has changed, we have to adopt this culture. Like violence is impractical really, because it is a descending spiral ending in destruction for all, whether it's me and whether it's her and he or whoever. So there is no, like I heard some words, some student has called me, ma'am, the other society is calling us for joining our institute, like what benefit you are getting in the Brazil Foundation. So it's not something like somebody is trolling and they are just they want that guy in his society. So what the result? Nothing. The result is zero, because if you want to grow up, you want to grow up your society, so you need to fulfill your accomplishment. You have to prove yourself. It's not like beaching, it's not like you are just trolling others. So then only you will get the success and you will get the inner peace. Anytime you are just doing leg pulling, you are just engulfed in all this activity, so the result will be zero. You can use your mind, you can use your ideas, so then only your society will be towards the leading way. Upstairs they are rising. Like we are not going for a short term basis, like you call the member of like Brazil society, what benefits you are getting, have you Priti ma'am has given any award. So it's not something for award, it's not for something like that. What about the humanity? If I'm working in my domain, I'm not forcing anyone to join the Brazil organization, but yeah, definitely my team and the society and the members of the society are the assets for me. So better you need to develop your team, your assets, and value them. Definitely I will do that, but the thing is, it's not a single way, it's a two-way communication. That if I'm giving something to somebody, he or she will respect that. The only thing which is required is respect. if I'm just telling you the examples. It's like we are saying like human, the we are not like more towards the man, and we are also, the women are also equivalent. But I'm just telling that once women in front, there are so many rumors like how she's doing, what she's doing. So you need to avoid all this thing. What I should doing, it's my work. I'm doing for nation building, and I'm just going for that part. So I'm not copying anyone, anybody. It's my own ideas, and I am working on my own domain. I don't believe on the copying, I believe in action. So please let it be. Maintain the peace, help the needy peoples, which is required. So that is the thing I just wanted to share with you, that this is the toughest time. You need to help all the needy peoples surrounded by you, and definitely each will get inner peace. So thank you so much for listening me. Bye bye.